Hey there. It has been a while. I've been really busy, and unfortunately, I haven't been able to upload any videos for quite a long time. And the reason for that is at the end of last year, actually, the end of October of 2025, a buddy of mine and we purchased a home to flip. But now I'm done with the house and I have a bunch of videos to put together. So that's what this whole series is going to be about, is me getting this house ready to sell. And I'll also talk a little bit about the kind of deal that we got and what we were able to sell it for. But I plan on this being a multi-video series. And then I've got a bunch of other things that I want to do, a bunch of other projects, some tool restorations, some things that I want to build. So stay tuned, and I will try to keep you up to date with everything that's going on and let you know when new videos are coming out. But yeah, that's it. Let's get into it. First thing we're going to start off with is a walkthrough through the house that we bought, and then just a little bit of the demo work that went into getting this thing ready to sell. So hope you enjoy.
Good. Let's go inside and we're going to do a quick walkthrough. So this is the entryway. Now, something you're going to notice, there's a common theme throughout the house. There's just not enough light. I think that's pretty standard for older homes. If I'm correct, this house was built in the late 70s. And for some reason, they just didn't put a lot of lighting in. So come on in, and we're going to go to the left here. So to the left, we've got what we are calling the sitting room. I don't actually know if that's what they were using it for, but I think that's how we're going to stage it when it comes time to sell. Again, not enough lighting, so we'll be adding some nice recessed lighting in this room. Now, if you step over here and you take a look, it's kind of nice. We have a gas fireplace. This one's a little bit older, but it does work. So we're going to need to update it somehow. This gold trim is pretty out of date. The tiles, ugly. So maybe do a fresh coat of paint or something. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do there. And then we have the mantle and fireplace surround. I don't personally love it, but my wife says we should keep it. So I haven't decided yet. We might just paint it. I might do a little bit of work to it, make it look a little newer, a little more modern. Then I think this is a good place for maybe a little breakfast nook or something of that nature. We're not too sure. If we go over here, this is the kitchen. That's pretty small galley style kitchen. So not a ton of storage space. And I think what we'll do is we'll actually add some sort of a pantry right here, just to give us some more storage. So we can walk through here. If you take a look underneath the sink, there was a little bit of water damage. So we will be repairing that, replacing this cabinet at least. We'll see how far the damage goes and see what we have to do. But countertops are coming out. These are dated, so we'll be doing countertops. We might have to do appliances. We've noticed as we've been walking through here that some of them are broken. If you look, this is broken here, right there. And unfortunately, if you look in the fridge, it's trashed. So there should be a plastic cover that goes on this drawer, but it's gone. So we might be spending some money on, apparently it stinks. Might be spending some money on some appliances. As far as the cabinets go, as far as I can tell, they all look like they're in pretty good shape. So I think we're going to be sanding them down, giving them a fresh coat of paint. I think I've said fresh coat of paint now a dozen times, so I'm sorry. But we're going to paint them, update them, make them look a little nicer. And then we come out here, and this is, I think, the actual dining room. It's a nice space for a little table, and then a really nice big sliding door, which goes out to a fairly sizable backyard. I think once we do some landscaping and clean it up back here, it's going to be a really nice space. This deck needs to be ripped up, and we'll put new decking down. That's for a later date. And if you follow me out here, this is the living room. Nice vaulted ceilings, which I really like because I think it gives the room space. If it was, standard height ceilings, this would be a really cramped space. And we've got a really nice big picture window, get some nice natural light in here. But again, it is still a little bit too dark, so we'll probably look into putting some recessed lighting into the vaulted ceilings. And then if we come down here to the bedrooms, let's come back to the bathroom. We'll go there last. But this is the master bed. And unfortunately, it has really nice floors. We like these a lot, but it won't match what we put in the rest of the house. So this is going to have to come up along with all the trim. Doors will come down and all that jazz. Nice little bathroom here. Kind of small, but nice to have a separate bathroom for the master bedroom. The shower's in good shape. We'll probably have to do some regrouting, but otherwise, probably not going to do a ton to this space. Just clean it up, make it look nice. Oh, and my wife's pointing at whatever that is connected to the toilet. Definitely need to wear gloves in this house. So we got, this is bedroom 1. Pretty boring. And then we got the second bedroom. And this one also has the nice flooring. So it's going to be coming up. We're going to be pulling this up. And last but not least, the main bathroom. I think we're going to be doing a total remodel in here. Everything's going to come out. If you come in here and look at the tub, it is nasty. Somehow that towel bar right there is missing. It's stained. It's disgusting. So this whole thing's coming out, and we'll be redoing everything. This, I guess, is what you get when you rent your house for 13 years. Unfortunately, some renters just don't have any respect for the space. Something I didn't mention in the master is if you look at the walls, almost all of them have holes and anchors and just these terrible patch jobs that I will be going through and fixing all of them. I think I have to touch just about every wall in this house to make it look nice again. So that's about it. I just wanted to do a quick walkthrough, show you what I'm up to. This opportunity literally came out of nowhere. It was like one day, nothing was going on. The next day I met up with a buddy of mine, and he told me about this opportunity, and he said I could help him with it. So literally came out of nowhere. And I just can't say how grateful I am. I'm so excited for this opportunity. This is something I've wanted to do for a really long time. And the only one I can really thank for this is God, because it came out of nowhere. So he has blessed me beyond belief, and I'm super excited to get going on this. So hopefully you'll stick around and you'll join me as we repair this and hopefully give it a nice facelift and make it look nice again.
All right, so I'm getting into the master bathroom, starting to take all the fixtures out, and it's so gross. This is probably my least favorite thing to do, taking toilets out, sinks out. The P-traps are always disgusting. In fact, take a look at this. Oh, that is one long chunk of nastiness hanging out of that.
Those are nice.
Okay, thanks, bud. All right, I got it.
Do you need help yet?
Not yet.
You're a little too big.
A little bit. Just dump them in your mouth. Don't touch them with your fingers. That good? Now you put the whole thing in your mouth. Thanks for working hard. Nux. Ready to get back to work? Let's do it. Ugh.
All right, I finished pulling up the floor here in the master, and now there's just like a 1,000 staples that I have to pull out. But I started in on the master bathroom, and I was pleasantly surprised that it seems like it's floating, maybe a few staples here and there, but this should be pretty easy to pull out and go pretty quick. So I'm going to do that first, and then, I don't know, maybe I'll start pulling staples. We'll see.
All right, so I've gotten all the flooring out, and I also went ahead and took off all the doors in the kitchen. So I'm getting those ready. I don't know if I'm gonna keep these doors or if I'm gonna remake them. Haven't really decided what to do there. But we caught some really nice weather. It's been really rainy the last few days, but it's nice and sunny. So I'm actually gonna go outside and I'm gonna take care of the back deck. All right, so I'm outside on the back deck getting ready to remove all the decking and see if the structure underneath is any good or not. But I wanted to show you really quick. So this is the tool that I got. It's supposed to speed it up, the Wrecking Claw. It's also used for taking apart pallets. So this could come in handy in the future if I ever do a pallet project. But yeah, let's see if this speeds it up and see how it goes. So I'll set you up and you can watch. All right, if you ask me, this tool is well worth it. I was able to get all these boards on this deck and then the boards on the smaller deck pulled up in less than an hour. I think if I was going through there trying to do it by hand with a small crowbar and a hammer and cutting it and stuff, that would have taken me way longer. So if you ever find yourself pulling a deck apart, maybe look into getting one of these. All right, we are back in the master bedroom. After I tore up all the flooring, I took a break because there are hundreds of pretty large staples still on the ground that I have to take out. And I've been mulling over how to do it exactly because it's gonna be a pain. So if you just take a look here, just all these staples. I don't know if you can really see that. But I tried a few different methods. I think the one that I'm gonna go with is actually the grinder. So yeah, we'll see if that works and how long it takes us. You ready, William?
Yeah!
All right, let's go. All right, well, I don't know. I didn't think it was gonna throw that many sparks, so I feel like that's just a little bit too sketchy to do, do inside the house. So I guess we're gonna use the slower method and just do it by hand.
Whoa.